Okay, so finally, what does treatment for psychosis look like? Treatment usually includes counselling, medication, education, support from your family, friends or community, and also practical support to get back to school and or work. It is not one of those things individually. So the reason why we say counselling and medication, not just counselling and not just medication, is it is quite difficult to put into context what is actually going on for the person. Why did I have though, imagine the Joker. Imagine if he stayed as Arthur Fleck and he didn't become evil.
Yeah.
And having that conversation with Arthur about why he did believe that Bruce Wayne's father, his father, why did he also believe that Murray, spoilers.
Yeah.
I should have said that. But hey, if you haven't seen the Joker by now, you should have seen the Joker.
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright, so why he thought that the lady down the hall was in a relationship, and what was causing that, and what was the reason, and there would be there's a lot of shame involved, and there's a lot of guilt involved, and there's a lot of loss involved, and there's a lot of emotions involved, and so they need to be processed. But also the medication is important to treat what's going on. Okay, so any questions?
Well, like you were saying with the symptoms, I guess, how you were saying, obviously everyone experiences them in a different way. I guess it's just like what questions to ask, I guess, really, when people are experiencing those different symptoms.
Yeah. So, what's going on for you?
Yeah. Okay.
What are you feeling right now? What's happening for you right now?
Yeah.
How can I help? What can I do? Listening. Like I said before, trying to connect with the emotion.
Yeah.
Is it someone who's scared? Is it someone who's frightened? Is it someone who's elated?
Yeah.
And trying to do that. Not easy. There's no, and you ultimately you can't fix what's going on. You can't say, there's no magic words to say, aha, you're cured, and I've kind of brought down the situation immediately.
Yeah.
And of course, if you can't, if you're out of your depth, call those numbers.
Yeah.
I'm out of my depth here. This is really and it happens for everyone.
Yeah.
Get assistance.
Also, how you were saying, I did have a question. What was it? Yeah, you were saying how not to try to convince them that what they're experiencing isn't the case, but do you play along with what they're seeing or hearing?
More listen.
Yeah.
More listen.
Because some people might think, oh, well, I'm not meant to do this. Maybe I should play along and see where it goes, kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah, and really, you're not reinforcing the idea for them. You're not going to teach them.
Yeah.
They're not going to go, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
My reality is completely, of course, Bruce Wayne isn't my father.
Yeah.
You've just, it's if you've got someone who's paranoid and thinks that the world is out to get them, and they realise something like Bruce Wayne is my father because I found a letter that my mum has written. God, this is full of spoilers. Yeah. At the start of this, can we just have a thing that says spoiler alert?
For Joker.
For Joker, and which you should have watched by now. Okay, so if you think Bruce Wayne is your father and the reason why you think that is that your mother has written this obscure letter, but that could be linked to her mental illness as well, and you think that the world's out to get you, and along comes Danica and says Bruce Wayne isn't your father, ergo Danica's now out, part of the world out to get you.
Yeah.
If you're at an emotion, a paranoid, scared emotion, that's going to happen. So you can't do it. But it's to read between the lines and listen to the emotion.
Yeah.
Arthur is lonely. Arthur is scared. Arthur is longing for someone to care for him, a father figure, a mother that cares, a father that cares. He's quite vulnerable.
Yeah.
When you listen to Arthur in the movie, it's almost like he speaks like a child. It's very simple sentences.
Yeah.
So you might say that something developmental. You know, he may not have had a great childhood there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things about reading between the lines in meeting Arthur, that he needs someone not just to protect him, but to assist him, but to help him.
Yeah.
And one more spoiler to end with: the social worker that he does go to see loses her funding, so he's completely got zero help. And what happens then?
Out comes the Joker.
Out comes the Joker.
Yeah.
Respect your social workers. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's about all we've got time for today. Look after yourselves. Keep up with the positive self-care. I've been doing a bit of art. I've been going for a walk at lunchtime, so that's a new thing for me. I go for a walk at work. Alright, that'll do us.
Yeah.
Cheery bye.
Bye.